Lesson 4-2, Simplifying Algebraic Expressions. A coefficient is the number that's in front of a variable in an algebraic expression. So if we have an example 7y, the 7 is the coefficient. It's the number in front of the variable. When we are simplifying algebraic expressions, you want to combine like terms. Like terms are numbers that contain the same variable. So 2n, n, 4n, and 3n, they all have the same variable. But if we had something like 2n and n squared, those are not the same variable. You cannot combine those because n squared and n represent two different numbers. A term without a variable is a constant. So if we just have 2n plus 8, the 8 is the constant. It is not affected by any variables that are in the expression. So in this example, you want to identify and combine like terms. So we first want to identify the like terms, and by doing that, you should circle them and the sign that goes with the term. A lot of people are confused that a negative sign or a subtraction sign or a positive or a plus, they are the same thing. So the sign that's in front of the number goes with the number. So we have negative 4x, we have a positive 3x, and we have a negative 2x. So we want to combine those. So we have negative 4 plus 3, which is x, minus 2x. So 1x minus 2x is negative 1x plus 2y. So we identified and then we simplified. We're also going to be asked to identify parts of an expression. So in this example, we first want to identify the terms that are in the number. And a term is just kind of the part or the things that are divided by an addition or a subtraction sign. So our terms in this example would be 6x, 2y, x, and 5, negative 5 technically, and negative 2y. So you're just identifying what's in the problem. Excuse me. The like terms are 6x and x. The coefficients would be 6, negative 2, and 1. There's always a 1 in front of that x that doesn't have something there. And then the constant would be the negative 5. Pause the video to try the example below. Identify the terms, the like terms, the coefficient, and the constants of the expression. The terms in this example would be 3n, 5m, negative 6m, and 2. They're all the things that are divided by a addition or a subtraction sign. The like terms are any terms that have the same variable, so 5m and negative 6m. The coefficients, the numbers that are in front of variables, 3, 5, negative 6, and the constant is the number that does not contain a variable, is 2. When we simplify algebraic expressions, we have to get rid of any parentheses in combine like terms. So in this example, we have 6y minus 3, x minus 2y. In the previous video, you learned the distribution property. So here, we're going to distribute this negative 3 into everything that's inside. So this becomes 6y minus 3x plus 6y. Now we need to go through and identify our like terms. So we have a 6y and a 6y. We combine those and we get 12y minus 3x. Pause the video to try a few examples below. For the first example, there's no parentheses, so we just need to identify our like terms and combine. So we have 7x minus 6. In our second example, we have to distribute the 4, so we would get 4q plus 24p plus p. Then you combine your like terms, so you have 25p plus 4q. So when we are writing or simplifying expressions, we can also use them in the terms of word problems. So for this example, Matthew and Lydia both collect stamps. Lydia has 16 more stamps in her collection than Matthew has. Write an expression in simplest form that represents the total number of stamps in the collection. So if we represented Matthew's number of stamps with M, and Lydia's, and then it says, and Lydia has 16 more. So if we represented Matthew with M, Lydia's number of stamps would be M plus 16. So if we wrote out an expression, we would have M plus 16 would be our total number of stamps. But now we want to combine our like terms, so we have 2m plus 16, and that would be our expression. Pause the video to complete the lesson review. Make sure you submit this lesson review for verification of this video.